Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining on time for our webinar today with Charles Sturt University. We have Miss Barbie Buller here from Charles Sturt University, the main campus one. And we also have Mas Farid joining us today. And this session, as usual, we will do the recording. And if you have any inquiry later, or need to revisit the information, you can just visit our YouTube channel, Yes Education Group. We will upload that there. And then if you have any inquiry, student inquiry, or you want to arrange student consultation online with Miss Barbie, do not hesitate to contact Yes Education team. We will assist you to arrange the online consultation session. So without further ado, for our webinar training, the floor is yours, Miss Barbie.
Okay, thank you, Margarita. That is wonderful, and so glad that everyone could come and join today to learn more about study options at Charles Sturt. So I will start my presentation and share my screen. Hopefully, you can all see my screen with my name on there.
Yep,
All
we can
good.
see.
Perfect. Okay, so as you already know, my name is Barbie Beulah and I look after student recruitment for the Southeast Asia markets, so including Indonesia. I'll give you a little snapshot overview with a video that I'm going to play of different campus locations for Charles Sturt Regional. Okay, so as you saw in that video, lots of different programs and lots of different campus locations. Now, I guess what students always need to know about Charles Sturt University is why would they choose Charles Sturt? And we are Australia's largest regional university. So we have 5 different campus locations available for students. We are also the #1 university for undergraduate employment. So that means once a student graduates with us, they have the highest percentage of employment. Obviously, that's a great benefit when you need to know about your return on the investment. We have very affordable study options and also living costs are very minimal. So 40 years of experience in teaching nursing and allied health. And we so far have over 10,000 nursing graduates. Now, these are some of the international student campus locations available. We have Albury, Wodonga, Bathurst, Dubbo, Orange, Port Macquarie, and Wagga Wagga. These are all in regional New South Wales. And you can see our map here. So all of those campuses with the orange spots is where we offer our different programs depending on what the student is going to study. We need to make sure that students are aware they cannot live in the Sydney or Melbourne metro area if they want to study in the regional area. The distance is too great. So they do need to relocate or live in those regional areas if they want to study with us. Okay, we also have study options in Sydney and Melbourne with our metro campuses who offer business and information technology. This would, yes, education will look after this. However, they are under the Navitas group, so we don't handle those directly. Now, the advantages for students to live and study in the regional area is the cost of living is much more affordable in the regional area. Also, we have very strong ties with industry. So this is one of the reasons why our students have the work placements and also high employment after graduation. As you can imagine, in the city metro areas, there is a lot more competition for the jobs and a lot more competition for accommodation. So it makes it a lot more expensive. Now, also in the regional area, you have a much more safe and friendly environment, more of a community feel. In the city areas, quite often you can feel a bit left behind, and maybe if you're at a very big university in a metro area, the teachers wouldn't know one student from another. So we like to make our students feel part of the community. We also have accommodation on campus at each campus location, which we will talk about further. Now, here you can see the different campus accommodation that we have available. It will depend on the cost will depend on if the student is looking for a 5 shared room, 3 shared room, or a private room with an ensuite. The good news for the student is that the cost that they have for the accommodation does include everything. So everything from electricity, internet, washing facilities, cooking facilities, even bedding, furniture is all included in their room. So once they're there, they don't need to worry about any extra bills. Also, there's no bond required. Car parking is also included, and also gymnasium on campus is free of charge. Now, we have a brand new program starting next year, and that is the Bachelor of Engineering Honours. It is a 4-year degree. However, it will be 2 years on campus in Bathurst, and then the second 2 years is a paid internship or cadetship. Students can specialize in civil, electrical, or mechanical engineering, and they will be working on real life projects from their employer. Okay, they can do this anywhere in Australia, but the first 2 years they must study on campus in Bathurst. Now, this is a pretty unique program, the fact that they get paid for 2 years while they're studying. You can see here the fees are $38,000 per year. However, scholarships will apply. Now, just to give you an idea of the return on investment, because at the end of the day, this is the most important part. After your tuition fees and then after your scholarship, what does the annual fee look like? And then also it would come down to employment opportunities and also graduate salaries. Now, as this is our first year approaching for international students, so we have been running this program for a long time for the domestic, so this will be our first year with international students. Our most popular programs that we do offer on campus are the Bachelor of Nursing and also some allied health programs. Now, the Bachelor of Nursing is a 3-year bachelor degree. I will play you a little bit on the nursing program, and I'll just move this up.
Lots of fresh air, great environment, and some by the sea, some in the mountains. So quite a wide range of opportunities here. But all the learning is the same across the different modalities.
Our courses consist of 800 hours of workplace learning over 3 years, preparing you to be job-ready graduates.
Those clinical placements will be in a variety of areas such as community, acute care, outpatients departments, emergency, intensive care, and they will be in a variety of hospitals.
At Charles Sturt, you never have to worry about organising your own placement. We have a team of workplace learning specialists who do that for you. So all you have to do is find out where you're going to stay and get yourself there.
So our Bachelor of Nursing course has a focus on the development of clinical reasoning along with the essential nursing skills that you will need to provide care to people and communities.
From day one, as a student at Charles Sturt, you'll have access to the simulation area and the lab spaces. This is where you get to practice your simulation experience.
So we focus on working in our nursing labs to develop the clinical skills that you'll need, such as administering medications, administering intravenous fluids, providing personal care to people, conducting assessments, and then we focus on then applying your critical thinking and developing those skills so that you're able to apply those skills to a variety of settings.
There's always work for a nurse. You can specialise, you get a wide variety of areas, and as I said, you can travel. So nursing is an amazing degree.
We have a really strong reputation as a sector leader in delivering regional education within New South Wales and are the largest regional university in Australia.
Becoming a nurse can be one of the most rewarding decisions you'll ever achieve. We are here to help the community that needs us the most.
Okay, so that's just a little bit of an idea of what our campus looks like for the nursing faculty. Now, for the upcoming intake in March 2026, we only have a very small number of seats available. So I would recommend we focus on the July intake, which is at our Bathurst campus, and then again the March 2027 intake is open and available for Bathurst, Dubbo, Wagga, Albury and Port Macquarie. All of those are still open and available. Now, the advantages for students to do their nursing program with Charles Sturt is that we have been ranked as the #1 university for graduate employment. So at the end of the day, it's most important that after graduating, student is able to get a job. We also have the most affordable tuition fees after the scholarships have been applied, and we also use the latest and most up-to-date technology in our nursing labs. So when students come to us, they will be able to work in a hospital and have the most up-to-date equipment. Just to again show you the return on investment, you can see here we are one of the most affordable tuition fees after the scholarship has been applied. We do have the highest employment for after graduating, and we also have the highest starting salary. So students can be assured that after they have spent quite a lot of money doing their studies, that they will get a good return on their investments. Then we also have other programs such as allied health, including Bachelor of Medical Radiation. We have 2 different campus locations available in Port Macquarie and Wagga Wagga. This is only available in the first semester of every year. So March intake, we still have some spots. And if not this March, then you would need to look at the following year in 2027. I'll give you a little snapshot of the medical radiation.
We were the first regional university, and so we're providing opportunities for students from a regional background, and we're training them to work in regional areas and go back and give to the regional parts of Australia. We have many people within the academic staff who are current or recent practitioners and are able to teach current skills with current equipment to our students.
So I got to go to a nuke med placement and interact with patients coming from nuclear medicine examinations as well as radiography examinations.
What I like about the teaching staff in my discipline is that they're very hands-on and that they care about our learning.
So during first year, you first get exposure within the prac rooms doing some very simple x-ray procedures. By second year, you're doing some more advanced techniques and you get the chance to practice before you go on placement, which is very beneficial for your confidence.
The amount of placement that we get to do is really beneficial.
Okay, so very practical programs and lots of work placement for students. Some of the other programs for allied health are Bachelor of Paramedicine, Bachelor of Occupational Therapy, Bachelor of Oral Health, and Bachelor of Physiotherapy. Each of those has limited spots available each year, again, only in the first session of every year. And then the return on investment after the scholarships have applied, we are one of the most affordable tuition fees with the highest employment after graduation. We do offer a bachelor and a master's program in information technology. We only offer this in our Port Macquarie campus. It is available 2 times a year, the first session, and then semester 2 in the July intake. So session 1 and session 2, we do have availability for the bachelor or master's of information technology. Students can also specialize in any of the areas with the red headings. And then again, just to show you the return on investment, after the scholarship has been applied, the tuition fees, one of the most affordable as well as the highest employment after graduation, and also the highest starting salary. We do offer a Bachelor and a Master's of Agriculture. It is available in March and July intakes. This one is only available in our Wagga Wagga campus. Obviously, that's where we have all our Charles Sturt farmland, and students can specialise in sustainable agriculture, agricultural business management, or digital agriculture. And then again, one of the most affordable tuition fees, highest employment, and highest starting salaries. Now, students always want to know about scholarships, so this page here is probably the most important, and that is that we do offer some very significant scholarships. So we do offer an automatic 10% scholarship and then a 25% merit scholarship based on their academic performance. However, we also offer a new scholarship, which is our diversity scholarship. So students from Indonesia or Southeast Asia are eligible for an extra 5% on either the 10% scholarship or the 25% scholarship. So that means that you would either get the automatic 15% or the 30% for the merit scholarship based on your academic grades. Now, we also have a Vice Chancellor's International Excellence Scholarship. This one is by application only, and it will be available for any student who enrolls in first session or second session this year, and the winners will be announced after the 30th of June. 3 spots will be available for the 50% Vice Chancellor Scholarship. Okay, this scholarship is not the sort of scholarship that you can apply and then see if you're successful to decide if you want to continue. Basically, it's for all students who have committed to enrolling and then are eligible to apply for this 50%. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so there is more information on our website, or you can scan the QR codes. Now, just to show you, the diversity scholarship is for anyone in the Southeast Asia, North Asia, Africa, Middle East, LATAM, and Pacific. Someone's desperately trying to call me, sorry. Okay, so you will get the extra 5% for the diversity. This one here is for the Vice Chancellor Scholarship.
Are you an enthusiastic student ready to make a difference? We invite you to apply for the Vice Chancellor International Excellence Scholarship at Charles Sturt University. This scholarship offers a 50% tuition fee reduction and is open to international students commencing in 2026. To apply, Just tell us in 500 words why you chose your degree and about your involvement in your community. Applications close on the 30th of June 2026. Apply now and kickstart your career with us.
Okay. Now, just to give a little snapshot of the different prices and the fees, and after the scholarship, what does it look like? So you can see here, after scholarships have been applied, very, very affordable tuition fees. The international admissions matrix is listed on our website as well. The Yes team will also be able to help you with this. This one highlighted here is for the Philippines, but we also have here the second page, the GPA for the Indonesian schooling system. So students from high school in Indonesia who graduate with that GPA of 75% or higher do not need to do a foundation program or a diploma program. They can go directly into our bachelor degree as long as they also meet the English requirements. Now, GS is a very key, important part of the applications. We are looking at, basically, this is what the Department of Immigration have advised. These are the type of students that will have success with their visa applications. Students need to be, I guess, logical progression in their study. So that means if they have graduated from high school, they would be looking to move into a bachelor program. That means students have a year 12, they've got good grades, they have their English level up to date. And if they have any employment, we would need to see evidence of that. And then if they have any gaps, then we would need to also know about the gaps. Now, if the student already has a bachelor degree from Indonesia, then they really need to be looking at doing a postgraduate program. This will give them a much higher chance of a successful visa application. So all the details are there. You can have a little bit more of a review later on. Now, regarding the Vice Chancellor Scholarship, every year we award 3 students the 50% Vice Chancellor Scholarship. Last year we had 3 successful winners, and 1 was from Nepal, 1 was from India, and 1 was from the Philippines. So this is the student testimonial from our student in the Philippines. She enrolled into the Bachelor of Paramedicine. She's already completed her first year and has done really well. She's given some feedback here, and she's also done a little video for us.
Hello everyone, I'm Eloise Duchelli from the Philippines, and I'm studying Bachelor of Paramedicine here at Sturt University because they offer the course that I was looking for and are also well known for it. I was also drawn to its vibrant environment, numerous community service opportunities, and the high employment rate for fresh graduates. Also, the university's focus on environmental conservation and quality student service is a bonus. Port Macquarie is a stunning campus, and it provides the perfect atmosphere for studying, especially for people who love being with nature like me. It offers a great balance between university life and personal time because the beach is also just 10-minute drive away from here too. My advice to all international students who are considering Sturt University is simple, is to just go for it. Since he is known for being welcoming and vibrant, the majority of the staff, professors, and students here are very, very friendly. If you enjoy hands-on, practical learning, volunteering at first aid events, and serving the community, paramedicine might be the ideal course for you. Bye!
Okay, so that's our little student testimonial. And just to recap for students' awareness is that we are the #1 university in Australia for employment. And we do have scholarships up to 50% off the tuition fees. And we have been voted Australia's best value university. So I will leave it there, and then we can open up to any questions, and let me know your feedback.
Okay, thank you, Barbie, for the explanation. It's covering the program, the entry requirement, and then the accommodation. It's very important for Indonesian student because especially since Charles Sturt University located in regional area, usually they have some difficulty in searching the accommodation. So the on-campus accommodation is really helpful for our student. And we have some question already in the Q&A box.
Sure.
The first question is regarding the GS. I think it was about the age limit for the bachelor and master program. I think you have talked about it earlier
Yeah,
for
yeah, it is listed there in the GS. This is a guide. This is not set in stone, but this would indicate what does a bachelor student look like. So let me just go back to those pages. And basically, a student who is applying for a bachelor would usually be in the age group between 18 and 24, because these are the students who have recently graduated from high school. If they're already in their 30s, that means they either have a very big gap from high school, or they've been working in the industry or have done other things. I'm not saying that we wouldn't consider a 30-year-old student, but we would need to know what have they been doing, and they would have to have a very good explanation. So also, if the student has already done, for example, let's just say hypothetically, they've done a Bachelor of IT, and then they applied to do a Bachelor of IT with us, it would not pass the GS because it doesn't make sense to study the same degree again and pay all that money. They would say, why would the student pay all that money? So this is just a guide. This is not set in stone. We can look at things case by case.
Okay. So it's not really like set in stone about the regulation, but still we'll see case by case. But ideally for undergraduate, it's 18 to 24, and then for master is 24 to 30.
Yes.
That's the ideal one. And maybe for information for our attendee, that Charles Sturt University currently didn't accept under 18 student. So
No.
can apply before the student 18, but
Yes.
when they enroll, they must be 18.
Correct.
Okay. And then the next question, do we need to apply separate application for international diversity scholarship? I think it's the automatically assessed, right, for this one?
Correct. So
Only the
all
vice
the
chancellor that they need to
yes.
apply separately.
Yes, so students will, when the application is submitted, admissions will assess the application. If their academics exceeds, or meets the merit requirement, they will automatically apply the 30%. If the student doesn't meet that academic requirement, then the student will be awarded the 15%. So it'll be either automatically 15. If they have very good grades, they will get the 30. If they want to apply for the 50%, they can apply for that as well. That means if they are successful with the 50%, it would be either or. So you wouldn't get both.
Okay.
Just to make sure that's clear.
Only one.
Only one. So you can choose the highest one.
Okay. And then the next one, is it possible for student from SMK or vocational high school in engineering apply for Bachelor of Business because he has his own business?
Yes, he could.
Okay. As long as the student 18 when they enroll, right?
Correct. And as long as they've completed high school and they have the English as well, then there's no problem.
Okay. And maybe for the accommodation, could you please
So
share like the more detail for the facilities?
yes, so we have some really good videos as well on accommodation, which I can share the links and you can have a look at them later. But also the accommodation, actually, let me go back here. If you see here, the bottom one, regional accommodation bursary, we also do offer a $1,000 scholarship for accommodation, and that is to help the student with the first few weeks of their accommodation. This will be first in, first serve. So basically, let's say, for example, they allocate 20 spots for this bursary. Once they're all been used, then that would be it. But at this present time, they have not all been used. So if the student wanted to apply for that, they could do that as well.
And
And
for this bursary, can it be combined with the, for example, the Vice Chancellor or the International Student Merit Scholarship?
it's a different scholarship. So yes,
Okay.
accommodation one is separate. So you can still apply for that separately.
Okay.
And there's actually nothing that you need to do. It's just that you have to request that scholarship if there's still some available. As I said, I don't know the number that they give, but if there's 20 spots for this one, once they're filled, then that's it. But if they still have some available, then they will offer that as well.
Okay.
For the facilities, so on each campus, we have a wide range of facilities. We have a lot of open spaces. We have a lot of areas for students. And in the accommodation, there is a lot of activities as well for students. So they organize barbecues, they organize games, they organize a lot of interaction where students can get to know other students in their area. Let me just go back to the accommodation so you can see here the facilities are listed. We have some really good YouTube videos as well of each campus. They can do a walk around. Let me just grab that one and put it in the chat. So if you go to Charles Sturt, Charles Sturt YouTube channel. Oh, YouTube. They have campus tours. So I'll share this channel. And this has, I'll put it in the chat. Let me see, where's the chat? To everyone. The YouTube channel has, each campus has a campus tour on video. So it's a really good way to see the facilities. I also want to highlight that in the regional area, I think it's really important that you, when you discuss with students, that they understand that the regional area doesn't mean they're in the outback, because a lot of people from overseas, when they hear the word regional, they associate it with being, very far away, being in the outback, or, there's nothing there. This is very far from that. The cities in these regional areas are very large, and they are fully functioning big cities with hospitals and buses and transport and everything that you could need in a city. There is also a lot of availability of part-time work. Actually, there's a shortage of skills in the areas, so that means students have more opportunity to get part-time work while they're studying. And yeah, they're not like some people might, imagine that there's nothing there. So just to give you an example, I'll show you this one here. I'm just going to I'm going to bring it over to my screen if I can. Let me see if that works. I'll have to reshare. Hang on. This one. Okay, can you see that?
Still loading. Yeah, now.
Yeah. Show you how big the town is. Like, there's a lot of wide open spaces. We have a lot of farmland in Waka Waka, but also a lot of medical, dental, agriculture as well. Beautiful, beautiful spaces and very safe and friendly, as well as they have everything there that you could need. I can also show you like campus. So all of these have different different areas. So if you want to do campus tour, campus life, let's have a look at this. Well, I haven't seen this one, so I don't know. Have a look.
Get to meet lecturers and get an idea of your course and what to expect.
This is for open day. Let me see if I can find the actual campus tours. Port Macquarie, Bathurst. This is Port Macquarie campus. It's beautiful.
Yeah, with the
Margarita's been
beaches.
there.
Yeah, they have the beaches line.
They have
so
the beach
student
life.
can
Yeah, but look, the
enjoy.
towns are big, They've got surfing, that's the campus there. It's a big campus with modern facilities, all modern, clean, beautiful. Very multicultural. Student life, student lounge, library. Library's open 24/7. Lots of areas to study. That's the accommodation. Lots of activities for students when they're there. They have across the road here is the car park, and over here is the Coles supermarket, shopping centre, cafes, eateries where they can get food, sushi, whatever they need. All this here is car park, student car park. This is the student accommodation at the back, so you can see that all they have to do is walk across the road and they're on campus. So it's very, very safe. And here at the back here is all the beach. So 10 minutes to the beach. The bus stop is here. This takes them into town. The bus runs every 20 minutes or so. So it's a very, very beautiful lifestyle for students.
Yeah, they can do the morning run and enjoy the sunrise on the beaches
Correct.
line.
Yeah,
As
and you were there not long ago, so you actually
yeah,
got to see firsthand and experience the campus life and the surroundings and also the beaches. The facilities on campus are the campus is only like 5 years old, so it's very modern, has all the latest equipment and technologies. So yeah, great place to study.
yeah, good facility. Have the same facility with the other big university in the like Sydney or in Melbourne, the new one.
But the students will have a very personalized study experience because we only have around 15 students in a class. So that means the teacher is able to give much more time to each student. It's more one-on-one, and also it becomes like a small family environment for the student. So if your student needs a lot of attention and they won't get that in a big university.
Correct. Okay, is there any other question from our attendees? Maybe you have currently have students that want to study regionally, or if you have any student onshore also from Indonesia who do like working holiday visa and then they intend to continue their study with the master degree. And Charles Sturt University is one of the good option for the master degree program, and then affordable tuition fee. Still, they can apply for the scholarship, can be combined with the accommodation bursary also. So it's a very good option for your student, offshore or onshore.
Yeah, I've just put a few links in the chat with different things that they might find interesting. So there's the entry requirements, there's the scholarship requirements, international course fees, and also our YouTube channels. We do have some other webinars in there as well that they can use. So if they want to look at a particular area like engineering, there is webinars from our engineering faculty as well.
And also, if you have any plan to do like online info session or specifically one-on-one consultation with the student or with the parents, we can also assist to arrange the online session. And who knows, maybe Barbie can visit Indonesia this year.
Ah,
Maybe if you visit Indonesia, maybe we can also arrange some of the student info session with our partner in Indonesia.
yeah, that'd be great. Hopefully at some point, yes. All right. Any other questions?
Okay. If there's no more question, then we can end this session today.
Yes.
But if later after the session you have any inquiry, any question, do not hesitate to contact Yes Education team. We will pass your inquiry to Barbie, and if there's any next step that we need to assist, we can also arrange that. Okay. Thanks a
Well, thank
lot,
you so much.
Barbie.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thanks everyone for joining. Thanks, Margarita and the Yes team for organizing this information session. And I hope we hear from you soon.
Yeah, hopefully we can make this soon too.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Bye for
everyone.
now.
Thank you, Mas
Bye.
Barbie.